Welcome back, Dream Chasers. We're back here at SilentKain, and this is StoneBlock 4. We're continuing on, and last time, we pulled out our awesome clipboard here. We greeted the day, which we've done today. Excellent, double. We worked on our food farm and storage, which was great. Let's take another gander at that. Inspection time, wonderful, working strong. We got our 2 levels of chicken seeds. Might end up doing a bit more with that. We'll see. We will see. We got our magnet thing stopping everything from being sucked up onto whatever. Then also, we made our second thing, soul sand production, which is working along amazingly. Look how fast it is. 369 already. Great. Now we don't really have a need to go grinding that off just yet, because let's take a look here at soul sand. It gets actually, yeah, geez, why not? Why aren't we doing that? My goodness. And this is done by a geologist, which we do have access to. But yeah, black quartz. Black quartz is pretty useful to us. It is fairly useful. So we might get into doing that production, but since we want a little more adventure, because that's what we crave, adventure, because we're wild people. Look at this. It's already fixed. That was broken, basically, and it's now completely repaired. 4,000 durability repaired. Woo! And then, this guy. Where'd my other hoe go? Oh, it's over here. Let's gem hoe. You gotta remove that. Memory. Let's just get rid of this and get rid of this. Put you here. Memorize that. Excellent. Good. So anyways, fixing things. But what we want to do is just a little adventure, because what I want is a few more of these not broken spawners, but actually proper spawners with different types of monsters in them. Why? Because then I can start getting experience to start doing this sort of stuff. Now, the mob thing I want to use is going to be the advanced clicker from Dire Straits, experience holder, and collector. I prefer this one because redstone ignored, redstone enabled. Redstone enabled, so let's just do that, and also doesn't let me see that. I know. So maybe it's just gathering from surrounding spaces. But what I prefer is, let's just no, I threw it out a few seconds ago. I literally had one in my inventory. I was like, I don't need this for nothing. I threw it out. Anyways. Oh, let's grab this, and this, and this. Then now we have a redstone signal, and we throw this right here and go, bet. Does it suck up my stuff? No. And that's what I don't want. Right? I want it to be able to suck up everything, even from the player's inventory, and then they're all going to converge to magic land. So that's what we want to have. So that's why I'm not using this one. That stuff. The other thing is just item collector. That's just handy because it just picks up everything in the world. There's a few other things that do that one, but this one's very easy to build. It's just that. This clicker here, he's a little advanced, but the reason we want the advanced one is so we can use it. We could use the more simple clicker, which is very easy to make, but the simple clicker does not provide power to tools, and powered tools don't lose durability, they only lose power, and power we have in abundance. Alright, look at this. Look at this. At 20 output, it filled up this, and this. It's just amazing. Just amazing. So anyways, that's why we're going to use those ones. Those ones have a great availability to them. So, with that said though, we need to go wander around and go get ourselves some spawners. Now, what kind of spawners do we want? Well, blaze rods would be kind of nice. but those ones require a special sort of thing. So mostly it's just skeletons. Skeletons would be the handiest. They tend to have the most experience per drop, and then bone mill's handy, I guess. I think this is the way we gotta go. And let's see if we can go find a few leftover spawners in here. If I didn't break them all. Like this one. A zombie one. Sure. Let's see. Let's go grab this guy. It's gonna work. No, that's not gonna work. It's just gonna break it. So, yeah. You can have the block back. Awesome. Alright. Well, that's one. I don't really like having the hammer for this, so this is gone. What I'll do, actually. Beep. Whenever I come across a chest, I'll just pick it up. Perfect. Yeah, you know what? I'll just take those two. I don't care about the wood. The books are handy. What was anything in here? No. None of these guys are budding, eh? Yeah. This place blew up. We ended up taking a lot of stuff. Huh? What are you doing here? Well, this is where you die. Take that. That's handy. Woo! Oh, I didn't even finish this one. What we got here? Zombie? Cool. Come back to that in a sec. So I hear you guys. Somehow. Thanks. Is that timer still running? Not really. Okay, hang on. Ow. Hey. I saw that. I saw that witch. Ah! It's just awful. All sorts of awful. Where's my food? Oh, that sounded bad. I'm gonna sit over here. I remember this place being safe. While I wait for my poison to die. What's this? Oh, witch spawner. You know what? That would be nice to have too. No? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've healed. Oh. That's for the rest of this junk. Okay, cool. Neat. No, okay, no, it's definitely you first. Oh my god, did I get poisoned again? Ah! That's so long. Come back to that. Oh yeah. Holy crap, that's still there. Okay. There are so many. Baby! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Jeez. Excuse me. I am glad my armor repairs on its own. I am a pincushion. Okay. Other thing I need to do. Torches. In the hand. Okay, I didn't cause that one. Cool. More. Okay. Cool. Nope. Don't play around the TNT. Okay, just a moment. Where did you come from? Exciting! What's this? I don't have time. Why? Drowned. You don't definitely want one of these. Cool. Did I get it? I did. Awesome. Because then I can get a spear. Because that's what I always wanted. Spears. I see you out there, creeper. This place is just so wildly dangerous. Ah! See that? That's how you deal with that. Ah, jerks. Ah, no, 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 no! Ah, come on! Come on, I didn't even get that one started. It's your fault. No, 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 no! Poison! Ah! What's producing this? Ah! Still hit me with that. Feels pretty lit up in here, but you know. Aha! Aha! What are you? Oh, cave spider. You just go to die. Nobody cares about you. You guys just make messes of mob stuff anyways, so. Pistons are always nice to have. Oh, you're not one of those lock boxes. Okay, I have a pile of loot waiting for me to do stuff with. Hmm. Nothing in there, but I might need it soon. Okay. Nice. Well, how many? How many of these? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do with 2 more. Let's go with a nice 8. Nice 8. Let's see what we can do. Like the treasure is neat. No, oh my god. Yeah. Aha. Just trying to look around everywhere so we can find if there's a spawner hiding somewhere. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I'll use my orange bag to collect whatever's in this guy. Perfect. Amazing. Cool. Nothing I need really, but oh well. It's, cool. Oh, that's kind of cool. That one's nice. And neat. What about this one? What color was this one? Wait, oh no. Green. Oh, okay. Why not? Doesn't seem to be any issues with this one, so it's just do the thing. Ah. No. Ooh, Wither Rose. That's cool. Oh, that's where I got these bloody nemesis from. Okay. Stuff. Okay. Ooh, there's a dude who got spawned. All right, cool. There's that one. There's this one. Whoa, fake pin, nausea, self-control. Okay. A lot of these pins. Oh, there it goes. All right, ding. Ah. What? That was in. Nope. Guess not. There you go. Not bad. I guess. I don't know. Whee. Alright, where's that other one? You doing a quick? Oh. Ooh. That's fun. We are definitely going to use that immediately. Big pin. Okay. Ah, bullshit. Whatever. Mm-hmm. We got a lot of those. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'll just chuck those in there too. Alright, great. We got exactly what we wanted. And a whole lot more. Whoop. Actually, to be fair, we didn't get what we wanted. We wanted 2 more of these. So, let's go find 2 more real quick. I see you, creeper, hiding. Oh my god. Oh, I hate you. What's this? Skeleton. Okay, you guys are busy. Loot bee, no! Okay, good. I feel like this is getting dangerous. Loot bee! Why did you drop my loot down there? It's dangerous! You bastard. Oh hey, I got a chance cube. Cool. Skeleton spawner. Zombie spawner. Awesome. I like that those one just hanging up out there. That's pretty cool. Hmm. Nah. Nah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Ooh, other side. I don't think I have that one. Alright, just chuck all that in there. I didn't know those are there. Okay. You know, we got other things to do today. Other things to do today there, sir. And dealing with your nonsense is not one of them. I'll come back for that later. Home, James. Amazing. So yes, we've got our supplies. We got a lot of supplies. And then additionally too, we got a bunch of other stuff that I'm gonna have to go through. Ad nauseum at some point. Yuck. Um, to sort them all somewhere. You know, a lot of it is gonna come down to wanting to just remove the enchantments. And I can already do that, but that costs experience to do that. So let's just grab one that looks awesome. Oh, that one doesn't look awesome, so cool. And that, and that. So we just break those over here. Smash. Alright, anything else? Unbreaking and Temptation. Sure, let's just grab this one as example. There, and Unbreaking. And then again, XP cost in levels 7, right? And it's a level 1 enchantment. So just take that out of there. There we go. So now this thing doesn't have any experience in it, but it costs me a lot of levels to take all that off, right? And that kind of sucks. So, but when you have limitless levels of experience and stuff, which one is it? Is it this one? No, it's this one. Like these guys here, right? They got lots of cool things on them. At least I thought so when I was putting them in here, I guess. I don't know. That it doesn't matter to you on how many levels you need to do all this junk and whatever else like that. So that's what we're gonna be working on right now. Any of these things? Like, look at this one. Look at that one. Holy crap baskets. Sharpness 7, looting 5, unbreaking 4. That's cool, right? And it's a violent one, so it's got a little extra attack damage and lifesteal, right? Oh, and it's already got the interaction range. I think it's better than my. Is it? I got sharpness. See, I got smite 4. It's pretty. Yeah, like if I had the smite on there, it would be better, right? And then you got Reaper and capturing. A bunch of these things have really awesome stuff in them. Also, let's play with this. I always love seeing whatever these things are. Boop. Doors closed. Cool. Let's find out. 47 plus 77. Were you smart enough to figure that out? Sir, I was blown up. Can I go home? Do I still have this? No, no, I gotta walk my ass home. Or rather, at least fly my ass home. Whee! And this is why. This is why we do it outside that room. Well, that was cool. Okay. Quick. 43 was 77. Is 110? No, 120. 120. He did not live in time. All right. So with that in mind, we're gonna have to set up a room. Now, oh yeah, let's also map and just remove all those deaths. I never died. Um, Now, I don't. I want to have lots of room for my base to expand in all directions and stuff like that. So I do want to keep my mob spawning stuff over here. I don't feel like that's that far away, right? Yeah, right. Like this isn't bad, not at all. So um, yeah, good. I got my dreadful dirt back. And then let's just. There's that. Cool. Perfect. So the plan, is we're gonna want to basically have all the mobs in here, um, pop into existence, float to a central spot, and then pour down somewhere else. Um, so basically, we can do this a couple of ways to try and get them to float in as far as possible. Um, basically, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you really want to have like the most possible, you could have it this way, but it's probably easier to do it the other way around. So count it from this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that leaves a 2-channel space, which is good. And then they would just channel down from there. I like that. And then the last one could be a stair, because they'll just fall off stairs. They don't care. And that gives them enough space to fall down, but not bump into each other. And then they can just funnel down to here. So this room is already big enough perfectly. So you just have water sources everywhere here and here. And then how tall is this? We need 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we want to have it 3 to make sure creatures can get underneath it. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So if we had the spawner here, um, right? That gives enough ground space for it to spawn. Now spawning mechanics, they're weird. The more actual technical available space that the spawn can happen in, the more often it will actually happen, and then so you get a faster production. So as example, if you put I shouldn't really delete that. If you put one here, then all these spaces around the spawner count as available spaces, right? To available as the initial spawn, right? So let's say something spawned here, right? So that's great, but they tend to, a lot of times mobs will spawn in 1, 2, 3, or 4 pods, right? And so to do that, it tries to spawn one here, and then it'll try and spawn one here and also one here, but can't. So instead of getting the possible 4 spawns you would have, you're only going to get 2. And that's because the initial spawn point was here and it tried to do it into the wall. So the more available space that you have, including the air and wideness of these things, to make that happen works better. So basically all that we're going to do is we're just going to raise the roof a little bit by 2 blocks. So that'll be easy. Okay, so we're just going to grab some tools, destruction gadget. All right, and we're going to grab this. We're going to go 6, 7, and then 7, 2. And then actually we can also do this. 7, 7, All right. So we can grab that and oh, the room's uneven. Okay. So just bleh. Cool. And we don't want to do that whole thing. So again, we're just gonna do. Oh, not that. That. I'm just gonna remove that one and one. See where that goes. Perfect. Awesome. Poof. That was quick, eh? All right, great. And now that we've got a little bit more space on the roof, right? It just gives them the opportunity to spawn at that height, but we don't want them to actually spawn on top of the spawner because then they'd get stuck on that. So we just put a little half slab on top of it so that the on top of the spawner is not an option, right? Boy, that was quick. And then we're also going to down. Bloop. Perfect. Oh, whoops. Undo. There. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And let's grab. I like having my torches for markers. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so from here, a stick. Oh, thank goodness. And the other thing you want to make sure you definitely are doing about the spawners is pulling all the mobs away from the spawners as fast as possible. Spawners have a certain amount of cap that they'll try and reach whenever they do. So as long as there's other mobs around, they won't continue to spawn, and you want them to keep spawning. All right, and guess I don't need these here anymore, so just scrap that and that. Definitely don't need these either. Leave that guy there. Just want the room bright. Cool. See, this stick actually has stuff to it. Neat. And I don't want any of that, but that's neat. What do I want? I want my torches. Yes. So that's 7, and then it will reset 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it'll drop down here. That's perfect. And then boom, boom, boom. I'll come on over here. There's this. So let's just. Okay, so we want me to be about here. Actually, I don't even need to be here, but it's sort of beside the point. Okay, break that. And okay, break that. Break that. 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 Perfect. Yeah, because they're gonna. I want them. That's their feet here. I have a sign here, just let the water flowing down. I'll have some dark glass or something like that. I'll move some of this dark glass down and stuff like that, so it'll be fine. Right, it's not hard to deal with that. And then let's make more space over here. Perfect. And then we just make you prettier. Make you pretty. Perfect. Yes. And then so let's just grab that. I don't really need to see in there that much. Thank you. If I really needed to. I can do so from up here in the observatory to watch from up here. And like that. Then you'd use like a half slab. Like this. So that you can also. So now that you're standing at this level, and smack. You don't even need to remove the water, but if you don't, they'll end up jumping all over the place, and that's annoying. So we don't want that. So there we go. This room is. Don't do that. This room is pretty much done for like the building of it, which is really great. It was really quick. I was really surprised how fast I put this together. So that means what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, 5, 6. Yeah. So we want the spawners on top of that. All right. So now let's see. Spawn. Spawner. Okay, so these are the different modifications, different things that you can do with the spawners to make sure that they function how you want them to function. It's really important that you have these things, these on-off type things. So redstone controlled, silent, which is just some wool. More entities, initial health. This would be really good actually if I just get that on a lot of things. Spawn delay, that's really good. Ignores conditions. Spawn range. Spawn range allows them to try and spawn faster and stuff like that. We don't care about burning. And then these are the negative effects, right? So if you didn't want them to have certain style effects stuff, you just have this in your offhand and then this in your main hand. So useful. Spawn range, I don't think I'm gonna need that. Spawn count for sure. Silent, redstone controlled, activation range. So this is how far away the player can stand. Normally it's I think it's 32 blocks or maybe 26 blocks, something like that. It's not very far actually. No AI, that means they don't try to attack, they don't try and do anything. This is very useful. Spawn delay, so how fast they pop on out and everything, and then how many will pop out per try. And then again, max spawn delay and minimum spawn delay. So at the minimum value, means like, let's say normally a spawner will go off every 3 to 5 minutes. So the minimum would be 3 minutes and the maximum would be 5 minutes. So by reducing the minimum spawn delay, it means a lot sooner it can spawn something. It may not spawn at that time, but it can. And then again, reducing the maximum spawn delay, which is the 5-minute mark. So if you're changing that range, instead of from 3 minutes to 5 minutes, let's say from 10 seconds to 30 seconds, right? So somewhere in that range. And that'll do all those good things. And this ignores light, which I don't think we'll do. I think we'll do, I think we'll want it to have light because light is a lot easier for control than all the others. So, because you can just have some redstone lights in here and have those on redstone control rather than having the than having the spawners, right? So excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this up here. I'm going to spend some time building up maybe some infrastructure around the outside to make sure to get that put together. Again, grab some more obsidian in between episodes, and then we're going to have it. We're going to have it set here. The other thing we're going to do is when we come back, we'll probably wire up all the power infrastructure here for getting this thing getting auto killed and all slapped for all these guys. We'll throw some water in here, and yeah. And we'll put that together. We might do that on camera, we might do it off. Who knows? But anyways, thanks very much for watching. I'm SilentKain. This is StoneBlock 4, and come join me next time to see all this in action and see what else we get up to. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.